Welcome to the fourth video of the series Exploring the Art of Singing. We discussed resonance last week and I mentioned one way to help us create more internal space by lifting the soft part of the roof of the mouth, the soft palate. But the tongue also has an important role when it comes to getting the most out of our resonators. The tongue is composed of many intrinsic muscles and it moves to all directions. It shortens, it elongates, it can have a convex or concave shape, all depending on the vowel or consonant you are creating. The tongue is one of our articulators, helping us create recognizable speech. And it can change the shape of our acoustic filter. It can also affect negatively this openness we are trying to achieve. If your tongue has the tendency to stay too far out, it will make the larynx move up, reducing the size of your vocal tract. The tongue and larynx are connected through the hyoid bone that provides a base for the tongue and it serves as an attachment for the larynx. And if your tongue retracts when it's not necessary, it will also affect the resonance, blocking the sound from traveling freely in your mouth. To prevent all that from happening and also to help you get rid of tension, when we sing, we have a neutral position of the tongue. Say ah, and notice how your tongue is positioned. It's resting on the floor of the mouth and the tip of the tongue is touching the inner lower teeth. The tip of the tongue needs to move to other places sometimes, like when you do D as in day, L as in lazy, T as in truck, R as in rainbow. Each consonant will require a different movement from your articulators. But to form the vowels, we will try to maintain the tip of the tongue touching the lower teeth. The middle part of your tongue and back will still move, arching, but by keeping the tip there, you will be preventing unnecessary movements of the tongue. Let's practice using these vowels, a, e, I, o, u, and notice if you can make all these sounds while the tip of the tongue is touching the lower teeth. Say a, e, I, o, u. The body of your tongue will still move. It will arch in different places of your mouth, like in this image. The placement of the vowels shows us where the arch will be happening and how tall it will be. But we are going to talk more about that in our next lesson. So what I want you to remember from today's lesson is that this neutral position will help your tongue move from one place to another easily. Always try to make the tip of your tongue go back to this position after making a sound that made it go somewhere else. It's a point of reference. It means less work, less tension, better resonance, better pronunciation, better sound. In our next lesson, I'll talk a little bit more about our articulators and the difference between vowel and consonant. See you next week.